Hello, my name is Colin McAlpine, and I was recently admitted into Northeastern University. I am now currently studying abroad here in Dublin, Ireland, at the school, Dublin Business School. I'm studying entrepreneurship at the school, and it is located at the heart of Dublin City Centre. I've never really been outside the United States before, so moving to Dublin, Ireland was an interesting and big change for me. I'm really glad I did it though, because I've met some of the nicest people here, even in my program and also in Ireland.
I'm a sailor in pain, and I lost my leg. Climbing up the top sails, I lost my leg.
However, Ireland has been much different than I expected it to be. When I first envisioned Ireland, I was picturing green, trees, nature everywhere. But when I arrived in Dublin, it was a much different experience. I was greeted with buildings and everything else that you would find in America. But I later understood that Western Ireland and Dublin are two completely different things. The locals here in Ireland are truly kind people. If you're in a social environment like a pub or anything in that manner, they'll strike up a conversation with you and make sure you have a good time. But the only problem with that is their accents. If you can't understand their accents, even though they're speaking English, it may not sound like it. Throughout our stay here in Ireland, we've gone through several different places within Ireland to get a real feel for what the true Ireland is actually like. We've gone to Sligo, Howth, Cork, Belfast, and Galway. All of these different places has given me an idea of how Ireland has been broken up over the years. Western Ireland is more of what I envisioned. There is nature all around and traditional Irish people everywhere you look. Now, when we went to Northern Ireland, it was a much different experience as we were greeted with Union Jacks and English people. An interesting story of when I went to Northern Ireland was when I went to the Giant's Causeway. I found myself on a large grassy field right next to the Giant's Causeway, overlooking the ocean, and I couldn't help but sit there with my friends and enjoy the scenery for a couple hours. Throughout my program here in Ireland, I have been fortunate enough to have the opportunity to visit Madrid, Barcelona, and Amsterdam. Visiting these places has helped give me an even greater global perspective of what the world is truly like. Before arriving in Ireland, I was aware that I was going to be doing some form of community service within Ireland, so I decided to get involved within Age Action. It is a program within Ireland where people come to help elderly people with their computer problems. I really enjoy working within this program because of how grateful the students are for all of our help. One of my students had been struggling with the same computer problem for several years, and after working with me, I was able to solve that problem. She was so grateful that she attempted to give me 15 euros, but all I needed was her satisfaction within the program. In the end, I am very glad that I decided to go to Northeastern University, as this experience has changed my life forever, and it will be one I will never forget. I'm glad for the people who I have met, the things that I have done, and the experiences I have shared.